Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, January 14, 2024. Get ready to enjoy a super dose of sexual attractiveness today and in the days ahead. As your planetary ruler, Mars, the red planet of sex, desire, and lust, continues to shake it up in the sky, you'll feel exuberant and ready to put yourself out there. Your magnetism and light will radiate 1,000-fold as he links in a trine to glorious Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, and magnificence. Use this energy to take the lead in your personal, romantic, and sex life. You ascent be glad that you did, because people could soon be on their knees begging for a chance to love you. Action always leads to results. You know this better than anyone since you are ruled by action-oriented Mars. If you want to make significant strides, set the intention to do so today when Mars in Capricorn trines Jupiter in Taurus. The earthy trine is stable yet determined. Your motivation to seek financially and professionally advantageous opportunities in your industry will likely last all weekend long. By taking action, you may feel like you have a greater chance of prosperity and success because you are making your own luck. A day after the moon left your career sector, wrapping up the first new moon of 2024, and just as the asteroid Juno turns direct in your work sector, a friendly aspect between Mars and Jupiter continues to energize things on the income and career fronts. So much is coming together at the same time across the income, work and career fronts that it will take days to untangle it all, but as you do, Jupiter's quest for income growth and expansion is getting a serious boost. You may feel a rush of exuberance under today's aspect, and the best way to act that out is physically. If you are accustomed to having an exercise schedule, this is a great time to augment it in some way. Increase your level of aerobic exercise. If you walk, start to run once or twice a week, or if you already run, introduce swimming as a cross-training activity. Take this moment to increase and diversify your physical outlets. On this particular day, you may find that you do not really have the drive that is required to finish some of those projects that you have taken on. Don't be so stubborn that you can't admit that you might have bitten off more than you can chew. If you do not let your competitive side get the best of you today, then you will be able to recoup some of your losses. On the projects that are salvageable, utilize your creative energy and focus to pay attention to detail. It is while the moon is still in your career sector and as the first new moon of 2024 is running its course that there are some very active skies across the income, work and career fronts. It is just as a friendly aspect between the sun and moon in your career sector and the asteroid Juno, in her last full day in direct motion in your work sector peaks, that another between Mars on the career and Jupiter on the income front is starting to separate. The moon might leave today, but everything else will continue to play out. At the same time that Venus' mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together is still getting outside support, the moon returns for its first visit to your friendship sector for the year. This kicks off what will be a positive few days for friendship and relationship building, but at the same time, this is a taste of things to come when the Sun and Pluto return later next week. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury moves into Capricorn, a sense of heightened vigilance may envelop us, fostering a subtle paranoia about our surroundings. However, this astrological shift also provides an ideal backdrop for tackling challenging tasks with diligence and efficiency. The celestial dance continues with the moon in Aquarius forming a sextile with Venus in Sagittarius, injecting a dose of excitement into your social life. Embrace the opportunity to dine out with friends and relish the joy of shared moments. Meanwhile, the moon in Pisces invites a surge of creativity, urging you to dream big and explore your imaginative realms. Despite this creative surge, be mindful of vulnerability, as it becomes easier for others to mislead you. Avoid hasty decisions, channeling your energies into pursuits that bring pleasure without draining you. Carefully consider any suggestions from your partner, as thoughtfulness is crucial in avoiding impulsive actions that may lead to regrets. In your pursuit of success, Resist the urge to aggressively push to the forefront, as this may strain relationships. Exercise restraint and recognize the impact of your actions on others. Financial matters, however, are an area of strength for you. Approach them with a calm and straightforward demeanor, utilizing your negotiating skills to your advantage. Be cautious not to let pride overshadow your achievements, as humility is key to maintaining your financial well-being. Take advantage of the expanded opportunities presented today by forging new connections. Your adept negotiation skills open doors, potentially offering valuable resources in the future. Trust your instincts to navigate financial situations with ease and poise. While your energy is infectious and draws others in, be mindful of occasionally overshadowing them in conversations. Step back, view interactions impartially, and adjust your behavior accordingly. Your vitality is a magnet for social engagement, making it easy to gather companions for a night out filled with fun and camaraderie. You're not making the headway you think you ought to be making, feeling confined. You want to make some changes to your life. You need to put the new ideas and plans you have into action. Don't delay any longer. If you share your thoughts and ideas with those closest to you, you're able to rely on their steadfast support for the future. People sense your openness. You're able to settle any past disputes as well as patch up any former separations. They appreciate you're sorry for what has happened and more than ready to forgive you. Take care you don't forget to show equal appreciation for those you consider less popular or less attractive. Every person is a jewel, worthy of love and respect. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best when give and take are done in equal measure. If you wish to invest your savings in something new, now is the time to do it. People are being open and honest with you, so you can probably even trust your bank advisor. He will handle your cash carefully, not merely thinking of his own gain. If you're considering investing in something more tangible, don't hesitate to ask others for advice. If you decide against it, you will suffer no adverse consequences. A day after the moon left your career sector, wrapping up the first new moon of 2024, and just as the asteroid Juno turns direct in your work sector, a friendly aspect between Mars and Jupiter continues to energize things on the income and career fronts. So much is coming together at the same time across the income, work and career fronts that it will take days to untangle it all. But as you do, Jupiter's quest for income growth and expansion is getting a serious boost. While having the moon in your work sector has already put it in harmony with the south node in your income sector, it is not until tomorrow that this will bring everything into alignment on the income and job front. Until then, there is a chance to keep the focus on the other side of the financial fence, where the dwarf planet Aries' first full day in direct motion in your financial sector has taken the brakes off money matters.